And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Brady Singer.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Next offering is in for a strike. Packed house here at Daikin Park. Yeah, that's fouled off. That just misses, and it's 2-2. Betts gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Harper now. That one back there. Makes the catch. Runner tagging for first. Relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pages, the next to hit. Zips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Houston, here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. This one in the air, center field. Pages sizes this one up. One up, one down. And next to hit for Houston, Jackson Chourio. And that one fouled off. Bieber, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And there's two down. And stepping in for the Astros, Vinny Pasquantino. And first offering is fouled off.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing.
Slings to first. That ends the inning. Back here in Houston, and now Addison Barger. Singer back to work. Chourio on the move. Puts it away for the out. One down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
One out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Chourio pulls it down, and there's two gone. So up next, Nathan Lucas.
The right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Raging back towards the wall. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the second, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 245 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a swing and a miss. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. And that's in the dirt. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's their first base runner of the game. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around second is Jazz. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's good.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove. Runners tag up from second and third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Clement over to first, and that'll keep. Back here at Daikin Park, top half of the third inning, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Mookie Betts now at the plate. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and Swanson is set down. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. In for a strike. Good slider.
Ball, that's in.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Trent Grisham. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Wells gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Ripped on a line. They got it for out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Pages, long run. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Wells coming home. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
A little bit low. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andy Pages.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andy Pages.
Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that. could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's a laser base hit. Throws to second, and that's a double. Addison Barger digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that's a base hit into left field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Blue Jays down a run. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. On the ground, Paredes. That ends the frame. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a big swing and a miss.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
0-2 is the count.
0-2 now. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Inside, 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And next to hit for Houston, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Lucas makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. High fly ball out towards left center. Barger brings it in. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly. It's 3-1.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Inside,
nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside. In the dirt. And a 3-1 on the way. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And down on. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Lucas, 30 years old now. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Real Muto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Sosa. Off balance speed. There's one. How about that double play? So the lineup flips over. Mookie digs in here. 1 for 2.
Set.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. Third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Harper puts it away for the out. Jackson Chourio up next for the Astros. Out towards right center field. Pages on the move to the gap. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. This play doesn't cost him. Inning over. Top of the 6th inning. Dansby Swanson stands in. Singer back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So here is Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That ball's foul.
And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Jays trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2.
This is something else. Running that pitch count up, I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for the pitcher to have so many good pitches.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Over to first. And they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Andy Pages. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in Houston, and here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Bieber with the strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. That's out to center field. Pages has this one sized up. corrals it. And there's 2 away. Stephen Kwan will hit next. There's a swing and a drive. You can kiss it goodbye. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Addison Barger. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Fouled off left side.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful.
Boots it. Gets off a throw, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. It's a bomb. A 3-run homer. It's 5-4. And now it is JT Realmuto. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Sosa slings it across, and Realmuto is out. Here's Mookie now.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Out front, rip foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Sosa. Over to first. Out number 3. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Out to center. Pages hauls it in for the out. 1 away. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 in this one.
Grisham.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. All muscle to center field. It's 6-4. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Up next for the
Now here's
Astros,
Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and make it.
Gets it to first. Inning over. Back here in Houston, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. This one's out of here. Into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. Here is Bryce Harper. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
That one out to right. Chourio in position, and there's two down. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger, known for his late inning heroics. Wells settles under this one, makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fouled off to the right. That one ripped. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He'll touch them all. It's 7-5. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Louis Varland.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Now batting, the
And
left
at
fielder,
first, and stepping in for the Astros, Stephen Kwan. Base hit center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and
makes the catch for the out. And now Austin Wells, 1 for 3. Foul ball there. Two on, one out. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, and now the DH, Anthony Santander.
Number 52, Brian Abreu.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. That to right.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lucas in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And that is out of play. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Clement headed for the plate. In to score from first, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And that one fouled off.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit.
The high heat, too much on that one. So they're down to their final out. Here's Mookie to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
One strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Singer with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.